Don't want my mind filled. Y'all, welcome to Talk Tough Tuesdays, the first installment. Now, I had to make Talk Tough Tuesdays because when I deal with my clients, right, I tend to be gentle, and my goal is to be there as acceptance, as love, as understanding. So a lot of times when I talk on my YouTube channel and on my Instagram and on my Facebook, I still use that. But sometimes, like, you got to get to the nitty gritty and you can't be as diplomatic or as gentle. This is one of those things. Now, usually I don't know what's going on in the media. I live in a box a lot of times because I don't want my mind filled with that trash that's out there. It's trash. It's trash. It's trash. But when you see certain words come up, you tend to pay attention, right? Especially those of us that have daughters, that have wives, that have mothers. Now, my thing is, I wish I could say certain stories, but I'm not going to put anybody out there. But I can still speak on it. Probably most of us have an experience with rape one way or another. Either we know somebody that was raped, you know, a family member was raped or molested. We were raped or molested. We are rapists or molesters. Whatever the case may be, a lot of people are very familiar with the whole rape thing, the whole rape culture thing. In my life, according to my perception, one of the worst things that you could ever do to somebody is rape them. I'm sorry, I cannot defend any type of rape at all. I will not, I cannot, I'm not going to defend any type, listen to me, any type of rape, not defending it, right? But I will say this though, we like to follow these rules. We like to pick and choose, you know, the rules that we follow, which we have a right to do. But if you're going to follow something, follow it thoroughly to the end. You can't possibly sit there and think that something is right until it comes to certain situations. And the reason that you won't use this creed on certain situations is simply because you don't want to. And if you follow judge not lest you be judged first, it does not say judge not unless they're a rapist. It does not say judge not unless they're a rape victim. That does not mean not to have discernment. It means that you cannot sit there and act as a judge, because unless you are carrying out the actual punishment of the judgment, then you are sitting there wasting your damn time. Have discernment. If rape is rape and if rape is wrong, that is fine. If you want to consider rape wrong, to me, rape is wrong. If you angry at somebody you know that's committing acts of rape, if you don't plan on being the judge fully, then don't be the judge halfway. Don't condemn a man with your words, but not with your actions. No, that is not the way of God at all. If something is that wrong and you really feel that way, you're not being a drama queen, you really feel that way, then you got to execute, period. And I'm not telling nobody to go out there and execute anything. I'm telling you that you cannot be a critic of something so severe and not execute on it. Now, the thing with people that are rapists, understand something. I am a transformational coach, or if you want to say life coach, and I deal with problems a little bit different. Rape is the result of something, of a number of things that in our community don't get addressed enough. A lot of us grow up with older brothers and uncles and cousins that say rapey shit all the time, and it comes to a point where it's normal to us, even funny, and then I guess it gets interesting. Now, the people that already commit the act, they have to pay for what they done. And truth be told, I'm not even talking about them. I believe that there is nothing worse than a problem without a solution, because inherent in any problem is already a solution. So if you was looking for a drama queen rant about rapists, I ain't got nothing for you. If preventing rape is something that you're interested in, this is for you. Thing is, you get what your hand called for. And what I'm not what I mean by that is, I'm not talking about, oh, a little girl get raped, she get what her hand called for. No. I'm saying we as a community, whatever community you're in, whatever subsect or group that you consider yourself a part of, if rape is a thing, not just an isolated incident, and rape is a thing, then the community is getting what its hand is calling for. If you don't do anything about all these traumas that people face all the time, unresolved, no help at all, understand it's going to be a bunch of different results. One being rape, one being murder, one being laziness, one being bad attitudes, one being self-harm, self-destruction. This list could go on forever. It's a result of not dealing with the shit that we are faced with. I challenge anybody, man, woman, child, if you disagree with what I just said, I challenge you to come and talk to me with an open mind and say that again when I'm done with you. Trust me when I tell you it's not going to happen. Rape is a result. Still, even though it's a result, it also causes other things. Rape victims, for one, they need to feel safe. They can't be scared to tell what happened to them. They can't be scared of being judged, man. Listen, check this out. If we don't plan on opening up and dealing with our issues, this is going to be an issue. If you got a problem with rape and molestation and little innocent girls getting fucked with by some little sick by somebody who has unresolved issues that could have been dealt with and that could have prevented them from going down that road, it's time to shut the fuck up. Don't share rape videos. That is not how you deal with rape. You cannot solve the fucking issue of rape in your community by putting on Facebook a rape video. What's wrong with y'all? Who would even want to see a rape video? What the fuck is wrong with y'all? I know, but I know what's wrong. I know what's wrong. I know what's wrong. You're sick too. You need help too. You need coaching. You need somebody you can talk to. You need a pastor. However you deal with shit, you need to be able to open up to somebody about the trauma that you done went through. I'm talking to each and every person that wanted to watch that rape video. You need help. I don't know how many steps it takes to get to Rapeville, but I guarantee you closer than me. I don't want to see nobody get fucking raped. I'll take your word for it. If somebody seen the video, that's good enough. I don't need to see no damn video of no little girl getting raped. Or I don't know if it was I don't know what it was. Little girl, grown woman, whatever that was, whatever that video is that's floating around, I don't want to see that video. I'll never see it. I've never seen the R. Kelly video. I'm not watching that shit. I don't want that shit put nowhere in my mind. That's garbage. All right, y'all, man. I had to calm down a little bit. You know, I get passionate sometimes, right? The thing is, you know, a lot of people need help. They need somebody to talk to. A lot of people need counseling. And listen, don't anybody come to me telling me about no damn statistics or what's impossible or not possible, especially when y'all tried one thing. Posting rape videos and talking about people being rapists. If you know somebody that's a rapist or a rape victim and you care about them, get them help. Get them a counselor. Get them a coach. Preferably before the shit happened. They're victims too. We just don't feel sorry for them because they committed an act that's heinous as hell and that calls for punishment upon them, and they can't escape it. One way or another, they're going to have to deal with that. But these same people, if we would have caught them before it happened and dealt with their little traumas or their little whatever they got going on, they would have never raped nobody. And that little girl down the street, and that girl over there, and that girl over there, and that boy over there, and that man over there, and they would have never got raped. Understand something, y'all. Understand something. I've been to the penitentiary where rapes happen to grown men. Understand, I have seen things with this rape shit. That shit is ugly. If anybody even had a thought that it could be at least greatly reduced, and you reduce yourself down to somebody that gossips about it, somebody that's a drama queen, you should be ashamed of yourself. Especially if you call yourself a man. You should be ashamed. Now, it could happen to anybody, especially due to the fact that we don't fucking know no better a lot of times. So I'm not, if it happened to you or your daughter or your son or your brother or whatever, I'm not shaming you. You did what you know. I'm pretty sure that you didn't want that to happen. I'm not shaming you. I'm saying if you got any type of belief that it can be at least greatly reduced in your community, say something. Speak up. Say something to anybody. Say something underneath these comments. Say something on Instagram. Don't post the rape video and think that you about to solve something. Don't bash a rapist and think that's going to solve something. Oh, don't tell me how you want to kill the rapist and think that that's going to solve something. If you kill a rapist, then you just killed a rapist. The rape still already happened. If you want to prevent the rape from happening, then you my peoples. All that other shit. And please excuse my language. Please excuse my language. Please, I'm sorry. Something could be done about this. It's not just rape either. A lot of robberies, murders. It's rapes and molestations. It's theft. A lot of these things can be prevented. Problem is, we don't have nobody to talk to. Even the people that we can talk to, we don't know we can talk to them. You know how hard it was to get people to want to be my clients, to trust me? I don't look the part. I don't look harmless enough. I got a beard and a bald head. My skin is brown. I've been to the penitentiary, even though that's the very thing that qualifies me. Unfortunately, it's the thing that made people hesitant. There's probably somebody right in your community that you can talk to. We are blessed. We have social media. We have the internet. All you need is a phone, a laptop. They got libraries with that. It's people you could talk to. If you feel like some kind of sexual deviant, it's people you could talk to confidentially before you reduce yourself to being a low down ass, dirty ass rapist. Probably the ultimate cowardice. Unfortunately, if you already commit the act, oh, you judged. Not by us, not by us, not by us. Unless you in our community. Oh, and while I'm telling people, do not go out. I'm not telling anybody to go out here and commit any acts of violence. But what I will say, if there is a rapist in my community, I'm committing an act of violence. I think about my little precious little daughter. I think about all the beautiful women I know. I think about the beautiful woman that raised me. You can't be no rapist around me or people like me. But what you can do is come to me. It's a lot of people like me that you could come to that done seen it all. And you could prevent yourself or the person you know who might be a sexual deviant from committing the act of ultimate cowardice. All right, man. And y'all know the deal, man. Go ahead and subscribe to the channel and get at me, man. I give out so much free game that it's crazy. So feel free to ask me questions. And if you are somebody that people can talk to who has understanding and has a gift to get through to people, then let them know that they could talk to you. Be safe, man. Look out for each other. You know, look out for yourself, man. And let's tighten up, man. Let's tighten this shit up, man. Y'all, welcome to Talk.